everyone, and welcome back to my CCNA course. In this lesson, we're going to talk about switch port security, one of the most important features used to protect our network from unauthorized access. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to configure port security, how it will work, and how to verify or troubleshoot it in packet traces. So let's get started. Before we jump into the lesson, we need to know what is port security. Port security is a layer 2 security feature used on Cisco switches. It allows us to limit which device can connect to a switch port by controlling their MAC addresses. For example, you can only allow one PC to connect to a port. If someone unplugs that PC or maybe connects another device, the switch can block the port automatically. So it helps to protect our LAN from unauthorized access, MAC flooding attacks, and accidental changes in cabling. For better understanding, create this topology with me. We need two PCs, as always, and one switch. So that's it. And we're going to connect them together. Maybe add another PC too. 3 PCs. Now we're going to assign IPs to them. First, this PC is going to have 192, 168, for example, 10, 10. This one's going to be 10, 11, and this one will be 192, 168, 10, 12, and that's it. We just assigned IPs. So what we're going to do next is we're going to configure the switch. We go to the CLI, go to enable conf t, and in here we're going to say interface. We're going to enable port security on these 3 ports: fast Ethernet 0/1, 0/2, and 0/3. So we say interface range fast Ethernet 0/1, 2, 3. Or we can always maybe we can do it one by one. Or we can say interface fast Ethernet 0/1, say range fast Ethernet 0/1 and 2. We're going to enable on these 2 ports fast Ethernet 0/1 and 2. So in here we're going to say switch port mode access. It needs to change from dynamic or trunk to access. We need to have access. So we just did that. And we're gonna say switch port security. It enables port security on the interfaces we just got. Now the port is secured, but no rules are set. So for setting rule, we say switch port security, and let me just change setting a bit. I'm going to do it one by one. Let's say switch interface fast Ethernet 0/1. Say switch port security just got enabled, and port security we say maximum to 1. This means that only one MAC address can connect to fast Ethernet 0/1. If someone tries to connect a second device, it'll trigger a violation. And how we're going to set a violation, we say switch port security, and we say violation. We got three options: protect, restrict, and shut down. Protect, it drops unknown MAC frames silently. On restrict mode, it actually drops frames and sends a log message. And in shutdown, it disables the port. We always use that shutdown. So here we're going to say shutdown. And now we need to tell the switch to learn and save the current connected MAC address. For doing that, we say switch port security, and this time we're going to use MAC address. We can set it manually by just pressing the MAC address, or maybe we can say sticky. So you just learned and saved the current connected MAC address. Now for testing that, we're gonna save and exit, and now we're gonna ping from this PC. We got 1010 and this one was 1011. We say ping 192.168.10.11. As you can see, it is working perfectly fine. But let's add another PC. This one's going to be, for example, 192.168.10.5. So I'm gonna connect it to this port. As you can see, it is still green. It means it connects. But as soon as I say ping to 192.168.10.11, see, it just shut it down. This means that only this PC with the MAC address, for understanding MAC address, say ipconfig-all. With this MAC address, you can connect to this port. So I connected to this one again. See, it'll still shut down. For doing that, for turning it on, we go into conft interface fast ethernet 0/1, and we're gonna say shutdown and no shut. It's just turned on, and we can ping again and see the port doesn't shut down. For verifying port security configuration, we go into the switch, we say end, and here we're going to say show port-security, for example interface fast ethernet 0/1. So this confirms the port is secure and only one MAC address is allowed, this MAC address. And this MAC address is this PC's MAC address. So let's confirm that. 0347. We go in here, we say ipconfig/all 347. So that's it. So let's see if we can check something else. We say show port security address. So as you can see on VLAN 1, we just got this MAC address, this PC's MAC address, and this is secure sticky, and this is fixed on this switch. So let's quickly review what we have learned today. Port security limits which device can connect to a switch port. We can always use maximum and violation and sticky option for control. When a violation happens, a port can shut down or restrict access. Or we can actually verify setting with just these commands. One is show port security interface and show port security. So that's it for today. In the next episode, we're gonna talk about VTP, VLAN trunking protocol, and learn how to automatically share VLAN information between multiple switches. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.